Hello everyone and welcome to Monday. If this is a little disorienting, good. This is a visual representation of how I have felt today. I woke up today with a headache, which is really unusual for me because I never suffer from those, and I have just felt a little off today. And over the course of the day I realized what was going on. It was a, at least small, resurgence of vertigo, which is oh so exciting. And it's not that this is completely unexpected, because whenever I was first diagnosed with vertigo earlier this year, they said that there's a chance that I'll just have more of it throughout my life at various times. There could be triggers, and I don't know if there was something I did to cause it, or it could just happen, which is fun, super fun. Anyway, I won't make you guys suffer. Also, I think I've had enough of the visual metaphor. But yeah, that was my day. Just dealing with this thing that I had, honestly forgotten about a little bit, because I've had little spots here and there of like what feels like moments of vertigo, but they pass. Today was the first day in a long time where it was like a day of it, and it just stuck with me, and it made getting through today really crappy. Honestly, your head feels heavy and large. You feel dizzy, and like I said, the best way I could put it is you just feel off. You feel like almost like you're gonna fall while walking around, or half fall, if that makes any sense. It's kind of hard to put into words, but it was not a very enjoyable experience today. There's also a good chance that I'll wake up tomorrow and I'll be fine. It was just a one-off thing. If I can figure out what causes it, that'll be even better, because then I'll know to avoid that, but for now, no idea. However, dealing with this again today brought to mind something I realized I have not talked about on the vlog before, and that's because when I first experienced it a few months ago, I thought that it would go away, and now it's been 3.5 months, and it hasn't. And that is my pinky toe. And I know that some people are a little weird about looking at feet, so I'm going to show you, but it'll be brief, I promise. So this is my foot. Nice to meet you. My pinky toe on my right foot, on the right side, is numb. I have no feeling in it, and I haven't since Japan. Whenever we were in Japan, we walked a lot. By the time we were done with the trip, I think we had walked 80-plus miles, and there were many days where we walked 10-plus miles. And you really should take breaks. You really should rest, and we did a little bit, but there were also some days where maybe back-to-back we had a lot of stuff to see, and we really pushed ourselves. Well, I think I may have pushed myself too far, because while we were on the trip, I noticed that toe was numb. And when we got back home, it had been a few days, and I noticed that the toe was still numb. And it's not the whole toe. It's half of the toe, really, and it's the half that would be closest to the shoe. It's the outside. And it was numb whenever I got back, and it had been a few days, and I pointed it out to Mao, and she was like, that's a little weird, but, maybe just give it a little time, and it'll be all right. So I've given it a little time, and now that it's been 3.5 months, I think I'm safe to make, this vlog and say that my pinky toe is permanently numb. Permanently. I don't know permanently. Maybe it's just going to take a long time. I may have done nerve damage, and I don't know if that's something that's going to repair itself over time or not, but I know that it has been, a quarter of a year, and it hasn't happened yet. So let that just be, I guess, a word of warning if you're in a position like that, to rest when you need to. Wear comfortable shoes that fit well, and as far as I know, mine do. I don't know if there was a problem with my shoes or if I just pushed myself too far, but be careful, because I may never have feeling in that side of my toe again, and it's a little weird. It's not like it doesn't depress me or anything, because of all the places to lose feeling somewhere, I think half of your pinky toe is like probably the best case scenario. But it's just something to watch out for. I'm hopeful that maybe at some point I will get feeling back in it, but as of now, it's been a while, and no dice. So, yeah, that just came to me today when I was dealing with all the other problems. I was like, man, my toe is still numb, and I haven't mentioned that. And I had held off on talking about it on the vlog specifically because I thought maybe it was going to go away and then it wouldn't matter, and turns out it didn't. So now you know. I'm curious if anyone else has dealt with anything like this where maybe it was from walking. Maybe you have a part of your foot that went to sleep and you're like, oh, it's asleep, and then you realized it never woke up. I'd be curious to hear about that. And maybe it woke back up, and maybe it just took a lot longer than 3.5 months. I don't know. Share your stories. Anyway, that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to go to bed and hopefully feel a lot better tomorrow. Let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?